Okay. Let's see if she's on, Miss Thing. Oh my gosh, everyone's uploading their parts now. Oh my god. I need to get working on mine like a good kid. Ooh, she's getting toasty. Anyways, hello. Gotta close this out. The internet can totally stop. What? Why is it that low? Usually it's supposed to be green. What does that mean? Some minor issues. I'm not doing anything. Alright then. I don't know. Oh well. Oh my god. Come on. Come here. Okay. Hello. It's weird. I feel like it's like broken or something. Who knows? Anyways, hello. Welcome. Hello, every pony. No music today because it keeps getting copyrighted every time I use it, and like in the bad copyright in the sense that like it gets blocked in certain countries. So I'm like, okay. Last time I streamed, oh my god, I didn't even have like any of this line art done. Like I have it all done. Photoshop doesn't really want to work, but I'm on to coloring now. Wig in orbit, and I finished all of this. Not to brag, but hi Elaine. Present? Oh, who? I'll look at that when I'm done. I probably won't stream long anyways, just because of, it's difficult to work in Photoshop when it's like, you know, onion skin, and that's like what I'm doing this entire time, is onion skinning. Because that's how you color. 1 second. What's this? Okay, no big deal. This is like the hardest part about all of this. Like coloring on Photoshop, not that bad, but with movements this precise, it's so difficult. I hate it. I really hate it. Oh, she already smells like she's cooking. Come on, Miss Thing. Stop cooking. Anyways. Onions, yeah. Hello, ladies. Anyways, yeah, coloring is pretty difficult at times. I mean, it's certainly so easy in Flash. Like, I don't think there's an easier program to color in aside from Flash, because you literally just draw the line, like say, like, you know, just draw a little dude right now. Fill that up, bam, bam. And Flash, you just, like, you can just do red lines. Those are obviously not red, but then, like, you fill them in. See, Photoshop sucks. You fill it in, and there's, like, none of this excess stuff, and you can just delete the line afterwards. That's what I love about oh yeah, there was color there. Oops, my bad. That was really stupid. But vector-based programs are really good for animation, which is why they changed it to anime. Oh, hello, Kebby. I literally, oh my god, when I first started the stream, I was like, oh my gosh, someone else finished their part. It was yours. I'll watch it once the stream's done. I'm excited. Everyone's coming along. I'm taking forever. But I'm finishing it tonight. If I put it in the description box, I'm finishing this part tonight, no matter what happens. I've made it my goal. My goal is to finish this. Because I have to be in one nifty senpai map in my entire lifetime before I'm allowed to leave the Warriors fandom peacefully. That's the law. I feel like I should move that down a bit more. Oh my god. Thank you. The face took forever, if I'm gonna keep it real with you. Like, the original sketch, oh god, I don't know if I even still have it on this document. Or is she right there? There she is. Here, let me hide all this. But the original sketch, as you can kind of see right there, get that ref out of there. This part, just this, oh, when I was sketching it in Flash, it took forever. I kept changing it because I was just like, I don't know, like I wanted his proportion to be perfect, so it took a while, but I'm glad it paid off. I'm glad it's looking good. This whole part has just taken me so unreasonably long for no reason other than I kept procrastinating, like on this part right here, the walk cycle. I was just like, I can't do it, but I finished it last night, so no one gets to talk to me anymore. Jess can't yell at me anymore. I'm doing my work. Jess's design is batshit, and I love it. Like, her soul design, like, it was difficult for me to adapt to because, like, my style is more realistic and, like, thick, and then, like, her soul design is, like, so angular, and it's just, like, that's, like, the most epic thing, but it was very hard to make it fit with my style, at least, since I'm not really, I would love to draw more expressively. I do it sometimes, but, like, you know, with, like, map parts and stuff like that, I mean, I always animate in, like, the same style that I always do. Hasn't changed in a long time. Thank you. Thank you all. I kiss you all. You lovelies. I'm excited for this map more than I'm excited for anything else. Oh yeah, I'm aiming for higher than normal. That's why I'm doing this in Photoshop. Like, are you kidding? Kidding me? Nifty senpai map. I'm gonna do it in Flash. Who do you think I am? I mean, it probably would have been really epic if I did it in Flash, and I probably would have finished it much quicker. But I'm less stressed when I animate in Photoshop, and it also just looks better in the long run. If I'm gonna keep it real with y'all, Photoshop has a nice thing to it. I mean, obviously the textured brushes are appreciated. This part's difficult. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Gotta keep it real with y'all for a minute. I don't really know what I'm doing. I think I'm pulling it back enough. Since there's no background audio, as I explained, because I don't want to have this be blocked worldwide because of the songs that I play, if you guys want to, like, ask anything, go ahead. Go ahead, just lose it. Go crazy. Lose it. Go crazy. Has anyone seen the edit? Photoshop is professional. I mean, like, quite literally, it costs so much. But, like, it's a good program, man. I mean, like, the only issues I really have with it are, like, never mind, that's arguable. A lot of the issues I have with it are not exactly my fault, but some of them are. But, like, it's a pretty good program. I guess really the only issue is how much it freaking costs, the expense of it all. But it's high quality. I mean, I think I was talking about this in a previous stream, but, you know, I had Clip Studio Paint for a while. And I still have it, of course, and it's, like, a great program for, you know, obviously a great alternative to Psy or Photoshop, but, like, the quality just felt much lower to me than in Photoshop, because I've just been so high up on my cloud that when I was using Clip Studio Paint, I was being, like, humbled. I was like, wow, this is normal quality art. Like, anyways. Oh my god, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Good taste, good taste. Do you like grasshoppers? That's an interesting question. I mean, I do. I suppose I do. They're pretty neat little dudes, if I say so myself. I like praying mantises, I'll tell you that. Especially the fact that the woman will eat the male when she's done with them. We love that. Hello. I don't know if I've said bye yet already, but bye, Alcitra. Sorry if I pronounced it wrong. Do you want to be a professional animator or aim for another job? I'm still on the fence about that. For like a good 2 years, I was like, I want to be an animator, but I'm very interested in psychology as well. So that's kind of what I'm on the fence about, is that, you know, if I do go into art career, I know it's not going to be animation, I will tell you that. I don't want to go into animation. It's a very timely field. Like, people get their mental health destroyed, their physical health destroyed because of being an animator. Like, I mean, like, the industry is just not very good. Like, unless you're, like, you know, the top of the game and very, like, you know, high demand, like, you know, say like James Baxter, you know, where like he doesn't work as a full-time animator. Like, I mean, he does, but like he's used for special shots. Like, he's not someone who just does in-betweening all the time, you know. Like you know, when you work in a studio, people, like, they get a bunch of shots, and like that's their job, and they spend it 24/7 working on it. And, you know, unless you're like someone like James Baxter in the industry, it's like, you know, it's not very fun. So, like, I'm not interested in doing animation, especially because I'm not really interested in Western animation that much. I find Eastern animation so much more pleasing to me, and it's even worse over there. It's horrible. People literally, like, die and have heart attacks because of how hard it is. But, if I go into the art field, I'll probably do storyboarding, something like that. Maybe storyboarding or illustration. I like storyboarding. That's something that, you know, gives you a lot of creative freedom. And, you know, obviously you gotta draw a lot of storyboards. But animating is something that takes me a while, as you can see, because I am a perfectionist. So I wouldn't want to put myself in a work field like that where, you know, I'm taking too much time. But, any hoops, I also want to go in psychology because I'm very interested in psychology. And not to flex, but my dream job would be to work in the behavioral analysis unit of the FBI. Because it just sounds, I don't know, it sounds fun. Everyone's like, oh, that doesn't pay well. I'm like, okay, and? Like, I mean, I've known from the start, I don't really care about the pay. Being an artist is crap pay. Like, are you kidding me? I'm not really into it. I want to have a good time. If I'm going to work a job, it's going to be one I want to work. One I'm going to be interested in working. And, like, I'm interested in that kind of field, so... Sorry, I talked for a while. My apologies. Let me read back up what everyone was saying. Have you heard of axolotls? I have. I would love one, but I hear they are very, needy. They're very hard to work with, but they're beautiful creatures. Hello everyone. Is Photoshop free? No, it's not free. You have to pay for it, but unless you get a crack. If you get a crack, that just means, like, you know, changing the am to lib file. It's confusing, but, like, you can find them on the internet. You just gotta be safe. Is it hard to use even for beginners? I was able to adapt to it very quickly, maybe because I was very young, and, you know, obviously kids adapt to things quicker than adults do. So, like, I was like, ooh, girl, 13 when I first started using Photoshop, so, like, it says a lot. But I found it easy. I mean, I didn't find it too hard. Like, the layout, as you can see here, like, I can show you just real quick. It's pretty simple with, here's your brushes. You know, bam, there's that brush. There's this brush. I mean, these are personal ones that you can download brushes. That's the best part about Photoshop. You can get other people's brushes. But they have a nice array already. Like, you know, nice, cool brushes, really textured. Bam. But, it's pretty simple. You know, there's your layers. My layout looks weird, though. I want to clarify, because for some reason, it's super tiny on the Cintiq. It's bigger on other computers, so, like, just saying that now. But, like, it's fairly easy. Just, you know, file new, make a document, get drawing, and there's, like, these layouts. I always do painting. They have a navigator. You just do that. Colors, simply click, choose your color. It's pretty easy. It's just, the only way it'd be difficult is if you want to do, like, stuff with, like, the filter gallery. Like, all these filters, they're hard to understand, but, you know, basic drawing, pretty easy. Oh, Mochi, hello. Thank you. I need good animation software to improve. How can I improve them otherwise? You do not need a good animation software. Are you kidding me? Photoshop's not even meant for animation. And look, this is working out fine. You don't really need a good one. A good one is just to make it look more polished, and it's certainly easier to animate with, but you don't necessarily need a good one. You can use, like, you know, people use Flip-a-Clip and they're amazing. It's just if you want to, you know, get into like a professional field with animation, then yeah, you want a better program like Toon Boom or TV Paint. Flash is not professional anymore. They kind of kicked her off the market. But like you don't need it. You really don't. I used to literally animate in MS Paint and put it into Microsoft PowerPoint, and my animations were sexy as hell. That's all I have to say. Oh my god, I hate backgrounds. Keep it real with you. Oh yeah, I'll play the animation. Pardon me, everyone. It's the only part I have done so far. Miss thing over here. She doesn't want to play, but it's gonna look really laggy. But you know. What app do you use to draw, and can you get it on? No, you can't. You can't get it on a phone. Everything I use is in the description, and it's also on the screen. I'm currently using Photoshop CS6. You can't get it on a phone, as far as I know. Or at least I haven't tried. Any tips on animating large or dramatic movements? I'm not the best with large and dramatic movements, if I might keep it real with y'all. I don't really do them often, which is why this walk cycle took so long. But tips, don't get too caught up on in-betweens. I'll tell you that. Like, do not care at all if they don't look good. Like, that's the whole idea. It's a quick movement. Don't care if they don't look good. Just make sure that it looks good in motion. And, you know, the more, like, expressive you get, I think the more fun it is and the better it looks. So, that's my tip. Oh, hello, Owl. Owls. Wait, do you go by Owl or Spark? Just wondering. More questions. Are there any other programs I can use that would be easy? Clip Studio Paint, as I mentioned earlier, bought it for $25 on sale. Just $25. Keep it the whole time. You don't have to pay monthly. It's easy. It's like Photoshop and Sci combined. It's just, for me personally, I was just like, I don't dig it. But it's a good program. It's a good starter. And then there's stuff like Fire Alpaca and Krita. I've heard those are good. Smooth. Thank you. Looks great so far. Can't wait to see it done. Hello. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Sorry. Let me get back to animating. I kept talking. This coloring is, like, getting to me. Ooh, I've been doing it for, like, an hour now. No, not an hour. Ooh, like 3 or something. I don't know. This, like, nose bridge is so annoying. Ooh. Alright, okay. Okay, good. No problem. Hello, Ray. I hope I pronounce everyone's names right, because, like, I feel, like, bad. Like, especially because, like, I know sometimes it bothers me a bit when people call me Warrior. Like, people will call me Warrior, and I'm like, oh. Like, I think it's really funny, but, like, it is also just, like, weird, because it's, like, maybe it's because I'm so used to people calling me Luna. Like, simple, but, you know, I always want to make sure I'm, like, not making any of y'all, like, uncomfortable by calling you by the wrong thing. Hello, miss. Excuse me. Excuse me. Laid ease. Something in my eye. Yeah, no one uses CC anymore. Like, it's weird. I guess it's because, like, it's not really technically an animation program. They changed it to Animate CC, but it originally started as just, like, web design for, you know, games, Flash Player. And people started using it for animation, and it's great for puppeting work. And, like, obviously there's a lot of components that are meant for animation, but it's just not on the market. People don't use it no more. I think the only show that's, I don't actually know if they still use it, but the last show to have used it that at least I know of was My Little Pony, Friendship is Magic, because, you know, they did puppeting. So, yeah, but a lot of shows nowadays, they use Toon Boom for puppeting. Toon Boom? Sorry, I have a group chat called Toon Boom. I'm so used to saying Toon Boom. Anyways, they use Toon Boom. Um, supposed to spurp you from trying to pronounce your name. A Starbucks barista failing to... That is so funny. I got a real... Oh, that's great. I'm glad you got a real drawing tablet. Is it like an Intuos? Photoshop is a monthly pay. I suggest you try to find a crack online. There are some that are really good. The one I'm using right now, this is a crack. I've never paid for Photoshop before in my life. Or you could always just use the trial and never close the program. That's how I kept Photoshop for a good 4 months in 2016. Back then they used to do 30-day trials. I just never closed the program, so the trial never ended, and I had it for 4 months. Mouchy. Good for anime. Ooh, oh god. You know what makes me so furious? For some reason, on my computer Photoshop, because this is my Cintiq, on the Photoshop I have on my computer, my Mac, just like, I don't know, a couple months ago, just decided it's not going to autosave anymore. Like, it's so weird, because, like, it doesn't say it up anymore, but, like, my Cintiq crashed the other day. I had to, like, restart it, because the stylus froze. The entire thing just froze. And it said recovered PSD up here, so it saved it. Whereas nowadays, on my Mac, when that happens, it doesn't save anything. There's nothing. It doesn't save any of the work, despite it's supposed to be an auto-saving program, but it just stopped doing it for some reason. I really don't know why. I thought that was so weird. Which is why, like, I love drawing in it. I love drawing on my Intuos much more than my Cintiq, but I've kind of not really been drawing on it so much lately because of just, like, girl, I don't know when she's gonna shut down and make me lose all my progress. Sorry, I should probably be drawing. Oh. I mean, coloring's boring. No one wants to see this anyways. Are you kidding me? I know, I don't at least. Ooh! Anime kind of sucks. Flash kind of sucks, but I'm so used to it that I really love it. That's all I have to say on the matter. Let's get this coloring on. Paintbrush freeze all the time. Ooh, I feel bad for people whose programs like crash a lot because like here's the thing, my programs used to crash all the time for whatever reason. They just crashed all the time. Flash would always just like crash randomly, and it used to corrupt my files. But I have not had a corrupted file in Flash since, boom, girl, like 2016. Flash never crashes anymore. Like, it crashed once because the document I was working on was far too big. So that document did get corrupted, and it, like, auto-saved because, like, that was my fault. I didn't save an actual document of it. So, like, when it crashed and it had the auto-save wasn't real. So anytime I tried to open it up, it just, like, kept crashing again. So, like, kind of my fault. But my Photoshop also doesn't really crash that much. It crashes sometimes when I use the, what the hell is it called? Blur tool. Sometimes when I use the blur tool, it'll crash, but, like, it usually only crashes when my computer crashes. Like, my computer itself just, like, it's weird. Sometimes I'll unplug it to bring it somewhere, and then it just dies on the way. Like, it doesn't even die. Like, it has battery. It just chooses to not turn back on. Weird. And that's why my Photoshop doesn't autosave. There was one time, though, that I was using the blur tool while working on this drawing that I had worked on for 3 hours at night, and it was like a event drawing, and I was like really happy about it. I was like, oh my god, this is actually like really cool. And it crashed, and I lost all of it, and I was just like, I ended up redoing the drawing, though, and it's like pretty epic. Got a lot of likes for whatever reason. I don't know why. It's not that deep. Oh yeah, I heard animate CC brushes are like, oof. Here's the tea spilling on everything. I love Flash. I use it all the time, but is it a good program is arguable. I have to argue that it's a good program, because it's really not. Past 2 weeks. Okay, they have the camera in CC. I will tell you that. I had a virtual camera in my CS5, but like it did not work, and it was like one that I downloaded from somewhere. But like Anime CC has its own virtual camera, so like that's kind of epic of it to do that. But other than that, like Flash ain't that epic, period. Not to go ham on you guys, but like that's just the fact. It's inarguable that Flash is kind of bad. I mean, in like, not in like an offensive way, in a sense that like, as I said before, it was initially for like games, Flash games, and people just started using it for animation because they're just like, hey, wouldn't it be epic if I use this for animation? And everyone's just like, I mean, okay. Is this consistent? I don't know. Girl's hard. Question, I couldn't have an older raccoon bamboo. Because I'm used to looking where I put my pen down. I mean, is your like oh bye Kebby. Is your tablet like working fine? Cause like I've had an Intuos for years now, and she's been messed up, but she still works perfectly fine, so I haven't felt the need to replace it. So like, is your tablet working fine? If not, then I would consider getting a replacement. If you already have a Wacom, I would just get another one, like, in my honest opinion. A lot of those, like, off-brand tablets, that sounds so weird. A lot of off-brand tablets, they're good, but they're just, like, different. They can be different to use. The Intuos I got, like, $100, and I've heard people who've gotten theirs for, like, 50, and these things last, I'll tell you that. I think that's what's most important. In retrospect, they're a little expensive, yes, but they last very long. So if your tablet's kind of, like, failing, I would suggest just, you know, then, yeah, get a new one, maybe that's a little bit pricey, but it'll last a while. I mean, like, the literal, I dropped my Intuos yesterday, and I didn't pick it up until the morning, and when I picked it up, and I was like, I was literally using it, I looked over to the side, and I realized that the part that you draw on was popped out. And so I just like was like, huh, so I just popped it right back in, and it was working perfectly fine. So that says a lot about those tablets, if I'm going to keep it real with you. I have an Intuos Pen and Touch Small, I think it is, 2015. I don't know if the new ones are any good, but I have a 2015 version, and I've never had a problem with it. So, like, I guess it just depends on, I don't know, I guess it really just depends maybe on the computer you have, what, you know, obviously what version of tablet you get, how you handle it or something. I mean, I've thrown mine around, so I'm obviously not one to talk about handling. But she's lasted pretty long. I had a different Intuos. I've actually, okay, I will have to admit this. The one flaw with Intuos is that you cannot buy the cord anywhere. So if you buy the cord, you're going to have to just buy a whole new tablet. So I've actually had 3 Intuos tablets over the years because the cords, like, broke, like, in unreasonable ways. Like, in the, not just from old age, like, my cat ate the first one, and then the second one my sister broke because she pushed my computer off the bed, and she actually broke my entire computer. Anyways, so I've had 3, but I've only ever used one of them. I had this other one that I used for a good year, but then I broke the stylus, and I was not going to pay $30 for a new stylus, so I was just like, I guess I'll use one of the Cintiqs I have. So, not Cintiqs, oh my god, the other Intuos I have. So, I've been using this 2015 black Intuos for like, about, like 2 years. I would say 3, but like, no, like probably only, that's weird. When did no, I can't count. I can't count. No, yeah, it's 2 years. It's 2 years. And she's fine. She's still kicking. She's got a lot of scratches, but she's still kicking. Oh, bye-bye. Thank you. I'm actually 17. I worked my Intuos on 2 laptop issues, and it's from 26. Yeah, I bet, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, get older versions, because like the newer stuff, Wacom has gotten cheap, because I'm using my Cintiq right now, as like mentioned. I only bought it for $800, thankfully, because for some reason they had a used one on their website, and I was like, oh, whack. So I got an official used Wacom, all, you know, basically new, on their website, and it sucks. It stinks. This is a crappy fucking computer. As I said yesterday, literally just freezes, it crashes, the screen resolution changes when you turn it back on, and I can't imagine the pain someone must have if they paid $2,000 for this. So their newer stuff stinks. It's all a cash grab. It's like what Adobe's doing, where they raise the prices because they know there's no other programs like theirs on the market, and that's what Wacom's doing as well. So they're lowering the quality, raising the prices, and people are just going to keep buying them because there really is nothing that can compete. I've heard bad shit about Huions, the other stuff. So, like, you know, get older tablets. Get the older ones, like, for real. I don't even suggest getting a Cintiq. Like, this wasn't worth the purchase. The only good thing about it is that it does run much faster than my Mac, because I have a Mac from 2009, should I mention. So, she does not run very well, if I'm going to keep it real with you. So, like, fair enough, but Cintiq... No, I hate Windows too. I just do not like Windows. Anyways, that's just my experience. If you want to get a Cintiq, go ahead. I'm just saying it's not currently worth it for the price and the performance. Hello, hi. And goodbye to everyone who has left. Just sucks. It just, being an artist is really difficult, honestly, because we're so little, like, we get so little respect as people. Like, all these companies and brands get to rip us off, basically. That's just my tea on that, is that we get ripped off because we're not really respected. Crazy after long uses. Yeah, some of the, I think, yeah, they're bamboos and, Intuoses, like, they cost, like, they're pretty cheap. $50 is pretty good for a tablet, and they last long enough. You know, just gotta be careful with the cord. I think that's really all I can say, is, like, be careful with the cord, because the cord is what breaks and costs, like, the most, basically. Same goes with Mac products, because I've had to buy 3 chargers for my computer, because after a while they just break or they just stop working, and they cost $80. Yeah, they cost $80. I just thought about that. I was like, wow, I just had to remember all the money I've spent on them in my day. I have spent so much money on Mac chargers, oh my god. And my phone charger is just about to break. Ugh, Apple's a scam, if we're gonna go into that. And I don't really know if I want to, but Apple's an absolute scam as well. Trash company. They know they're ripping people off, and they even admitted it plenty of times. They're just like, yeah, we slow down old phones. It's for the battery. I'm like, bullshit, it's the battery. I just got mine replaced and you're still slowing it down. Like, I literally got my battery replaced a year ago because I refused to get a new iPhone. My iPhone 6 is perfectly fine. And on job, it sucks. Like, it still sucks. The performance is still bad. And it's like, it's not because of the battery. Like, it's not. Anyways. Hello. Still here just being gamer. Oh my god, what game are you playing? It's hard to animate, yeah. Yeah, the back pops on my Intuos too, but it's just a covering thing, so you can just put it right back in. But like, I don't know about yours. I don't know what kind of tablet you get. I'm not sure if that pops out or not. Hello, hi. The cable for my Intuos is so, not Intuos, oh my god, I literally am mixing all my tablets up. For my Cintiq is heavy. It's probably because it's like, you know, it runs on Windows, so it's bad already, but like, it's heavy, it's so heavy. The tablet itself, oh my god, don't even get me started. Ugh, I hate thinking about this, because like, I'm gonna have to turn it in at some point so I can get it repaired. Thank god I have got a warranty with it, but this tablet is advertised as, you can bring it on the go to draw with you. That's how it's advertised. Brought it to school with me once. I've done it twice the whole school year. But the first time I brought it in was in about September, so it was the start of the school year. I was excited. I was like, wow, I can actually draw in school now and not worry about anything, because this is a lightweight tablet, you know, it's pretty light, it's not that heavy. I'm like, exciting, fun. Put it in my backpack, you know, it was covered, it was fine. I took it out, multiple deep gashes on the glass screen. Like, they're real. For a second I thought it was just like dust. They're real. These are deep gashes in the fucking screen. Like, they're not even scratches. They cut. And I'm like, are you serious? Like, are you for real? What? So, I'm gonna turn it in at some point to get this fucking screen replaced, because, like, unbelievable that it just scratched that easily. And I'm like, what the hell was it touching, girl? What was it touching? Like, I'm looking at it now, there's, like, so many scratches, and it's like, God, like, ugh. Tetris Fortnite. It sucks, man. I have a wireless thing for my Intuos. It's so convenient. So convenient, because I can just like charge it whenever I want, but that means I can sit away like 10 feet from my computer and just draw late at night and like not worry. It's really convenient. But yes, it was that bad, Ma. It was that bad. It's, oh my god. Like, I mean, I can still, obviously, like, it hasn't done anything with performance, but as someone who, you know, I like things looking good, seeing that it's covered in scratches blew my brains out. Like, when I first saw it, after I took it in my backpack, I was like, I have to leave. I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I'm leaving. So I only brought it back to school once, which was about 2 weeks ago. And, that time I made sure I had extra covering. I even brought, like, this huge case to put it in my backpack to make sure it did not get scratched, because I wasn't having it. I was not having it. And I'm not going to blame it on me. I'm going to be like, wow, so y'all really just used a really cheap glass for the screen, huh? Literally got scratched. My Mac doesn't even have any fucking scratches on it. It's from 2009. It's made of plastic, for God's sake. Like, are you kidding me? My Mac is literally made of plastic. Like, can you hear it? Can y'all hear it? Some ASMR? That's plastic. It's made of this cheap-ass plastic, you know, old 10-year-old tablet, and then y'all got the, oh, oops, that's the wrong, I didn't want that, oops, just check it, make sure my thing's good, but, like, you know, and then you have this expensive $2,000 computer thing, tablet thing, and, like, it's cheap as well, and it breaks so easily. I'm just like, I'm not having it. Hello, everyone. Whoa! Oh, wireless stylus. Oh, yeah, all of my styluses are wireless. Oh my god, that's what scared me the most, was that, like, one day, I was like, oh my god, when I get a Cintiq, am I gonna have to, like, am I going to have to, you know, charge it? Like, charge the stylus? But that's not been a problem yet for me, thank god. It's battery run, all of mine, I think, at least. I was about to say, though, I'm like, oh my god, your wireless tablet, like, can last that long? Like, I need to charge mine every 2 weeks. Maybe every week. I don't know. It depends how much I use it. But, like, I've never had to charge a stylus before. I honestly forgot that was a thing. What's the reasoning behind that? Why are there styluses that need to be charged? Why do I have that My Little Pony song stuck in my head, too? You know, the one where it's like, I don't remember what happened in September. I watched it today and I was just like, huh, weird. I honestly forgot that song existed. That was such a weird period on the internet, if we're gonna be real. That weird time where, like, people really just, you know, were making My Little Pony fan songs where they were just, like, killing each other and stuff. Oh my god. Weird. It was so weird. Does anyone else agree? I mean, I dig it. I dig it. I love it. I love the edge. But, like, it was so weird. Like, Rainbow Factory? Like, are you kidding me? Cupcakes? Like, all that stuff. Shed.mauve. A legend. I mean, we don't support Hot Diggity Demon, but those videos were funny. They were truly a marvel to the internet. Sucks that a bad dude had to make them. Racist, to be specific. And sexist. And anti-Semitic, I think. Probably homophobic. I don't know. I don't remember. Those sirens? I can't tell. I use a drawing tablet. Right now I'm using a Cintiq Companion 2, which is its own computer and tablet, so it's an on-screen tablet. I usually use, if I'm going to keep it real with you, I usually use my Intuos Pen and Touch Small, which just connects to my Mac, and it shows up on screen, so, you know, efficient. Oh my god. This is taking forever on Jaw. Do you remember a day in October? September. I said October. Oh my god, the boringness of it all. Animating, so boring. I hate this. Why do I... Oh. Too many notifications. If y'all want to ask me more questions, feel free. I don't want it to be boring. What frame? This one now. We're almost done, boys. We're almost done with the hard part, at least. The rest will be easy, methinks. Do you remember a day in September? I'm not on a Mac right now. I use my Mac usually. my 2009 Mac, who works pretty well. I'm using my Companion at the moment, which is its own individual tablet and computer, and it runs on Windows. Download apps. Well, it's a computer, so it's weird. It's like an on. I mean, like, you know what? Let's just Google it. Hello, ladies. I hope there's nothing weird in my search history. Cintiq Companion. So I have... mine does not look like that, methinks. Or maybe it does. I don't know. It looks like this. So, see? It's like a on-screen kind of computer thing. There's really no good images of it in action, but, like, yeah, there we go. This is a good one. Like that. I just draw like that. And it's about that big. This is one that is not portable, but look how big they are. Oh my god. Scary. But yeah, this is the one I have. It's its own computer. Bro, why does his Photoshop look normal and mine doesn't? You see that? Look how tiny it is, and look at that dude's photo. Unfair. Anyways. What? Go away. Oh, do I still need help with my part? I'm trying to finish it all tonight, so I'm not really sure. I'm gonna have to see once I get to a certain part, like, you know, a certain point, per se. Like, I don't know really, I haven't really planned out much, like, with the backgrounds or anything. I haven't really thought too much about shading. I think that, like, I'm set with, like, the coloring. Like, it's better that I color it myself anyways, because, like, nitpicky to say the least, but like I need to force myself as punishment. I'm gonna punish myself for taking so long, so I have to color it all by myself. But I'll let you know if I need help with like, you know, any shit, especially involving like backgrounds or just like ideas for backgrounds, because I don't really know what to do. Like because everything's basically laid out. It's gonna be easy. I mean, it's mainly just editing. I'm not really smart, so I literally just haven't thought of anything else. I've just been like mindlessly doing the line art this entire time that I haven't even sat down once and been like, oh, I have to like, you know, shade this. So like, I'll let you know if I need help shading or backgrounds or stuff like that. But I think I'm pretty set for the coloring for now. Do you remember? I honestly thought it was going to be harder, but then I realized I'm like, well, all the other cats are pretty normal. Soul has the most difficult design, and I, thank God, chose to do shots where, like, it just doesn't have to be that consistent. Like, this is the most consistent shot I have to do, and, like, it sucks, but, you know, pain is pain, and we be going through it. So, this is as hard as I can get. The walk cycle is, like, pretty easy, because, I mean, like, not much to care about there, to say the least. Oh my god, why was I... Ooh, what... Bruh. Some of this stuff is so inconsistent, though. Do you remember a day in September when every pony died? Oh my god, that's why it fucking looks stupid. I'm so dumb. That's why it looks so stupid. It's obviously this. Oh, what a fool I am. What a cunning boy you are, Will. Sorry, everyone. Hello, hello. How long have I've been animating? Since like 2015. So, almost 4 years. I obviously dabbled in it as like a 12-year-old with MS Paint and PowerPoint, but I didn't really take it seriously until the end of 2015. Speaking of which, I've been meaning to redo some of my old animations, but I just don't have time, and I also... I mean, I started... You guys saw me working on it a little while ago. I started to redo my first ever map art, and I was planning to have it done for the anniversary, the 3-year anniversary, but, like, I just gave up. I'm gonna trash it, because I don't like it at all. I think it looks bad. My mind wasn't really in the game. Tell us about your OCs. Ooh, hello, OCs. Oh my god, that's a lot. We'll get into it. Oh, ooh. Girl, wolf girl, you out here, like, you're like my sugar mommy. Oh my god, you're literally my sugar mommy. Thank you. Me thriving. Anywho, OCs, yeah. I really don't have that many, if I might keep it real with you guys. I really don't have that many. There's just a few that I focus on that I like the most. One of which includes my OC, Luna, not my Sona. I don't really care about my Sona too much. There is a character version of her that I've had a story for like a good while. Good long while, if I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. Like, pretty long. And, I'm hoping to really start doing some content with that this year. That's my plan. I've been meaning to get an AMV out forever now, and I feel like this just might be my chance. I'm going to be gone for 5 weeks in the summer at a program, a fun summer program, no spill. Actually, I haven't really chosen anything yet. I got secured into getting in, but like, it depends if, you know, if I remember to even apply for my classes. But, you know, like, I'm going to be there for 5 weeks, and I'm hoping to start working on maybe some stuff when I'm there for fun, because I've been meaning to do stuff forever now. And I decided, you know what, this year's gonna be the year where, you know, I say, screw the system, I'm done with Warrior Cats map parts, I'm animating when I want to animate, and I'm gonna have a good time. So that's the plan. Trying to make this slimmer. Do you remember a day in September? I don't know, I mean, I guess. Yay! Really, third part. Oh, damn! Oh, it is hard. It is hard to animate. You tutorial on how. I'm gonna keep it real with you. This is something that, like, you know, I'm not gonna probably ever do, because everyone animates differently, and the way I animate isn't what makes me a good animator per se. I don't know, like, it's difficult to really articulate, but you could watch like any animation tutorial and it'd be pretty easy to understand, because it's just there's really no way to really animate. You do it the way you want to do it. I don't follow someone else. I look at other people. So, like, you know, I used to look at, you know, like Finch streams, Maple streams, like all those people, you know, Jess streams, all the iconic Warrior Cats people, and I would, you know, I'd be like, oh, I'd pick up on little tidbits of how they do it, but, you know, like, I think Finch did a tutorial or something, but like when I was watching that tutorial, I wasn't really able to follow it, because it's like, you have your own style of animating, so I have to say, tutorials don't really work. They never worked for me. I wasn't able to watch tutorials. I would just watch other people do their thing, and I'd pick up on the way they did things, you know, like how they colored, you know, how they carried their movements, and that's how I adapted to make my own style of animating, and I just kept improving it. So all I can say is just, like, I don't think I'm ever going to make a tutorial, because I don't know how to begin with, like, because like I said, like, I don't know how to articulate, how to tell people how to animate, like, because I don't know how I do it myself. It's just natural for me. But, you know, like, I stream a lot because I want, you know, I kind of hope that, you know, I can give the same experience that I got to someone else, that same experience of seeing someone else animate, and, you know, be able to be like, oh, interesting, you know, stuff like that. Is this working now? Oh my god. His head does not stay even. This needs to move back a bit. I don't know why she's like that. Do you remember the day in September? Oh god, I wish I could draw like a normal person. Joking. I'm a banana for 10 seconds? Oh my god. Oh, hello. How dare you call me little fart, rude ass. Yeah. Any idea? You know what? I kind of wish mine was that natural as well, but you know, it's natural enough to the extent that, like, I don't really have to worry all that much. This right here, girl, pull yourself together. I don't know what's happening there. Okay, I'm a banana. I forget how that goes. How does that go? but I don't remember how that goes. Oh my god, I feel so embarrassed. Oh my god, literally, what does that sound like? My brain's not processing that for some reason. It's not that difficult to animate in Photoshop. That's just my opinion. Obviously, some people, maybe it's different. I personally find it not that hard, because I'm already so used to drawing in the program, so it's not really that different for me to be animating in it. The setup is hard, I will say that, like, with, like, you know, how you can't, like, there's so many layers. Like 100 now, so like that's what's difficult about it, but the actual process of animating, not really. The onion skin's nice. She kind of rocks it. Okay, is this good enough? We finally settled. Oh gosh, this is taking forever. Oh my gosh, the pain of it all, the pain. Turn it to sans for a moment. Excuse me? Any advice on getting noticed? Okay, so obviously everyone's experience is different, but for me, what really got me traction was just doing work for other people at first. I just did a lot of maps, and I would join a lot of streams. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. If you join, like, you know, popular people's streams and you just chat it up, people start to get to know you, and they'll be like, oh my god, this person's here. Before I was even, you know, really well known, people will be like, Luna's here, because like that's how you kind of get traction. And you know, those people will watch your content, they'll subscribe to you, and then, you know, after you build up enough people, you know, to really get to know you, you know, then you can start posting stuff, and you know, people will probably join it, especially if you choose like a good song. Like, it doesn't matter how popular you are. Like, there's people with like 20 subs that, like, you know, they get a good map out because they did a good script, they did a good song. But like, I definitely say what got me started was just for I just did content for other people at first. I just joined other maps. And you know, animation memes are always a nice thing. I hate the stigma against them. Do them, they're fun, just do them. So like, that's another thing. That's just, obviously it doesn't work for everyone, but that's my advice on that. Peanut butter jelly time, peanut butter jelly time. Anyways, use folders for each layers to blue. Oh, bye Wolf Girl, thank you for stopping in for a little bit. I appreciate it. Why do you draw Soul so hot? I had no choice. Final donation, thank you everyone. Y'all better check out Miss Wolf Girl over here. Thank you. Feeding me as usual, my sugar mommy. Oh crap, I think it's a little too far. We settle down, yeah. No problem. I wish you luck with your journey. With all of y'all's journeys, if you want to get somewhere. But like, I would like to add, the most important thing is do what makes you happy. Like if I'm gonna be honest, people who try too hard to get popular, you know, doesn't work out for them. Just do what's fun for you, and you know, eventually people will come, they'll flock. People will like your demographic and they'll stay for it. I didn't get any followers for drawing stuff that I didn't want to draw. I mean, like, I've definitely gotten a little tired of warriors, but you know, I still draw warriors every once in a while because I feel like it. I don't force myself to do it. I used to. For a good year, like 2017, 2018, I kind of forced myself to draw warrior cats because I thought that was all people cared about, but then I said no, This is my art, my channel, my Twitter page. I draw what I want. And, you know, people who liked what I liked drawing were coming. So, like, that's all I have to say is draw what you like drawing, and people will flock. People will come. There's always people who are interested. You know, internet's full of a bunch of stuff. So many fandoms, stuff like that, you know. Just how it is. You make it. Thank you. I'm glad people liked it as well. My poker face part. I was like, that's right. I like ladies in sexy clothing. What about it? I like Kill la Kill. What about it? Oh my god. Oh my god, damn, is that serious? Thank you. Thank you, Karen. I honestly, like, you know how this ties into it, but trust me, if you learn to post what you want to post, oh my god, like, it's so freeing. Because when I was in that time where I felt the need to always draw warrior cats because I thought no one would care about my other content, I was scared to post art of people and stuff like that, or like of any other thing. I was scared that, like, oh, people are just gonna be mean, or they're just not gonna care. But, you know, one morning, you know, like a week or two ago, one morning I was just like, you know what, I think I'm just gonna post my poker face map part for the fun of it. And I just did it. Didn't care. Just did it. You know, like, that's what happens when you post what you want to post. And people liked it, so I was like, oh good. Good. What's your opinion on the okay, gonna keep it with y'all. As a standalone film, it's gorgeous. They did an amazing job on that realism. It is so hyper-realistic. I mean, the graphics are amazing. Like, no one's denying that. I should hope no one's denying it, that the graphics are stunning. But, as a remake of The Lion King, I don't think it's doing the original any justice. It's not a worthy homage to the original at all. The colors are far too dull. No expressions. That's my least favorite part. There's no expressions. Literally none. No expression whatsoever. Despite, and people are trying to back that up with, like, well, you know, obviously they don't emote like people do. I'm like, well, have you seen images of actual lions and tigers and other cats in general? They do emote. They do. They're capable of emoting. And, like, why do they feel the need to make it that realistic? Like, I don't see it. Like, it's already not realistic because these are talking lions. It's just gonna look kind of uncanny valley. Like, you know, that kind of stuff back in the day where they would film real pets and then they would CGI their mouths moving. That's what that's gonna look like. And, I don't know. I just feel like if they had chosen to be a bit more freeing with it, I feel like it'd be a lot better. Because, like, I'm gonna tell you, standalone movie would be great, but as an homage to The Lion King, it's not gonna be good. I already knew from, like, the voice acting, because they replaced Scar's voice actor. I was like, oh, that's so bland. And they're not even doing Be Prepared. Like, I want to know how they're planning on doing the musical shots. Like, nothing makes sense, and I don't like the character design either. Like, Scar is so ugly, and people keep trying to say, like, I'm like, there are black maned lions in the wild. And let me remind you, this is a CGI movie. No one gives a shit that black maned lions are often the leaders. That actually makes even more sense to why Scar is so upset. Because he's a black maned lion and he didn't get to be the leader because he sucks and he's evil. Like, it makes sense. And, like, my least favorite part about it is that people have no concept of graphic design coming into the comments and trying to, like, fight with people. It's like, you have no concept, don't talk. You don't get to talk. But I'm not excited for it. I'm really not. I'm just like, it feels bland, it feels dead, and the only thing I can really say is that, yeah, it's not going to be better, and we know it's not going to be better, and they don't care that it's not going to be better. Disney doesn't care, because the only reason they are making a remake is so that they don't have to make new original content. They don't have to worry about that. They can feed off of people's nostalgia, and they can renew copyright. That's why they remade Dumbo, which, by the way, had, like, no advertisement until when it came out. Like, there was, like, zero. It's because they didn't care. They weren't spending much of their money on that because they only made Dumbo to renew their copyright, which is something I don't think many people know. But that is basically what Disney does with all these remakes. It's just to renew copyright, because they, you know, they lost the copyright of Bambi. And I think Snow White as well. They lost the copyright for that because it was, you know, 100-year-old content. They no longer had the rights to it. That's just something, that's how the copyright laws work. So they're manipulating it by making these remake movies. And it's just my tea. Thank you. Aw, thank you all. Flex. Aslan, T. Oh my god, don't even get me started. Oh my god, Aslan is the wokest thing ever. Yes, y'all are spilling right now. Thank you. I was so worried I'd have some unwoke people in my stream. The truth is, it's bland, and we need to stop this weird trend that for some reason CGI remakes are like the final form of animation, like the final form of entertainment. They're not. Animation is honestly the final form of entertainment. Are you kidding me? I would love to see more live action be adapted to animation, like, you know, like all those like Star Wars shows that are obviously based off of live action movies. They're so good. And like, literally just says so much. It says so much. Like, I hate that weird idea that all these dumb people have that CGI live action remakes are the final form, the most important, you know, the peak of the film industry. They're not. They're really not. Like, no one cares. Yeah, the animation is stunning. Like, it's gorgeous. I've never seen something so realistic. But it just looks like a nature documentary. Like, who cares? Who cares? Ugh. But Aslan was, like, if they really wanted to catch my heart with this, because I'm not even going to go hate watch it. I'm not even going to go see it, man. I'm not giving them my money. Like, no. Y'all disrespecting Scar like that. I don't want to hear it. Aslan, they should have done something with Aslan. Are you kidding me? Like, the way that they, like, okay, Aslan is, like, how old? Like, over 10 years now? And that CGI still holds up to this day. It's so impressive, and it's so, the way they were able to incorporate realism with emotion and be able to have it, you know, be able to have a fake CGI lion fit in better in a world with real people than CGI lions fitting in a world with CGI lions. Like, that says enough. They should have, I don't know why they didn't, like, talk to that animation team, the people who worked on Aslan, because he's so good. Perfect example of that, like, it doesn't all have to be super hyper-realistic. You can add some emotion to it, and it still will look good and reasonable. Like, there was not a single part in Chronicles of Narnia where Aslan looked out of place. So that, I feel like that says a lot. Yeah, give us more 2D animation. That's also what makes me so sad, is that 2D animation is really just dying. And that's another thing, is this idea that 3D animation is, you know, is also the final form of animation. It's really not. 2D is, it's a classic. It's gorgeous. Like, can we bring it back some more? Like, Disney, that's what got you famous, sis. Bring it back. Oh my god, yeah, no. Oh, girl, Disney destroyed the 2D industry. They literally destroyed it themselves. Hello, anyway, hello everyone, my apologies. And also, like, someone, like, gave this hot take the other day, and I was like, oh, that's so true, that, like, the reason why so many people are, like, you know, defending the new Lion King is because they don't want to admit that it's, you know, internalized hatred for 2D animation because it's for kids. Because, like, you can tell a lot of these people backing up the new Lion King remake, it's like, we get it, you would feel like a baby if you saw the original, so you want to see something super hyper-realistic. It makes you feel more adult. Like, just say you hate 2D animation and go. Like, it's that simple. There's nothing wrong with 2D animation. It's not childish. In fact, 2D animation it's animation. It's just a type of movie. It's not a genre. It's a type of telling a story. It's a type of way of telling a story. As is live action, as is CG, as is just photos, stuff like that. Books, anything. They're all just a way of telling a story. Animation isn't inherently childish, and I hate the stigma against it, this weird idea that it is childish. It's like, we get it. You're an adult, so now you have to watch boring stuff. Like, you know, if it has colorful colors, you can't watch it. I know. Like, weird kind of stuff, man. Exactly, Sally. Hello, but exactly. Oh, thank you. Sorry, we're spilling tea in here. Like, I hope I'm not upsetting anyone. If you're excited for the remake, feel free to be. I mean, it's just my personal taste. As someone who grew up loving the movie, it's upsetting to see what they did to these characters and see that, like, there's no magic behind it. There's no love behind it, no care. Like, you know, these people really just don't care at all. That's all I can really say about it. It's clear that they don't care. They're just going to get their money and they're going to keep going. They're not even going to listen to people complaining about this kind of stuff. It's not their concern. So it's disappointing. Disney's 2D animation was so woke. Like, are you kidding me? Like, they really just decided to kill the whole medium. Like, why did they do that? Why did they decide to kill that whole medium? Exactly. Want to watch Realistic Lions? Just watch the David Attenborough documentary. Like, exactly. Remember that movie? Like, it was called, like, My Pride or something? It was something like that. It was like a documentary. And it's just like, that's literally what this new Lion King movie is going to be like. Like, are you kidding me? Come on, man. What made the Lion King so popular? Like, I made a tweet about this, and, like, a lot of people liked it. So, like, I must be woke. And it was something saying, like, you shouldn't be remaking a movie if the whole basis of its popularity was its vibrant colors and, you know, unique character design. If you're going to remake it into something bland, then, like, that just doesn't make sense. The Lion King was popular because of its gorgeous scenery, imagery, all that kind of stuff, the music, and they're cutting out the new songs, and, like, they're literally cutting out the songs in the new one. Like, they're cutting out Be Prepared. Are you kidding me? Like, the most iconic song ever. Like, so you can tell that, like, they don't care. And it's upsetting. It's upsetting to see that happen, that, like, such a monopoly owns the entire animation industry now, and they're the ones who killed 2D animation. They're the ones who deemed it as childish. Like, it's disappointing. It's saddening. It's not sickening. Not in the gay way. Not the way the gays say it. Sorry for going on a tangent, but, you know, kind of stuff gets me heated. If I'm going to be honest with y'all, it does get me heated. Kidpool was good. Oh my god. Yeah, no, there's no personality. Like, I guess that's all we can really take away from this whole Lion King thing. Stunning movie standalone, gorgeous graphics, but comparing it to the source material, it's flat, it's dull, and there's no liveliness in it. Have you seen the clip where they're walking across, you know, the log, and it's just like, someone's like, wow, great way killing all of the atmosphere in a scene. And it's like, so true, because it was literally just a lion, a warthog, and a Timon. Oh my god, Timon doesn't even stand on his own two legs. Like, y'all really just gonna make a Meerkat character like that? You're just like, oh my god. Because the reason why Timon is so iconic, he stands on his fucking legs. And in the remake, he doesn't do it. He's walking on all fours. I'm not gonna make a map. At least not, you know, not for a while. I'm just a little busy at the moment. And, like, I don't think I have what it takes to really host a map, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm not really that smart. And I just don't have the time. I'm not good at management, but I'd love to someday. I'd really like to someday. I've had so many in mind, and, you know, yeah, maybe one day they'll come through. They'll come through, sis. One day. Once again, though, no offense to anyone's opinion. If you're excited for the movie, be you. This is just mine. My onion on it. Oh my god, y'all keep spilling. Just make him meow. It's literally, it's so funny. I just can't. Just remember, everyone, anytime Disney remakes a movie, it's not because they genuinely care about it and they want to have a new experience for newer audiences to feel the same love. It's they want to feed off of people's nostalgia, have a new audience to get money out of, and to renew their copyright. It's all it is. Literally all it is. Uh-oh, sisters. Containment breach alarm. Yeah, I can't believe I'm almost done this part. It's pretty whack. This part, not this full part. Yeah, just this little part of the scene. Oh, we are. Why do I have that Demolition Lover stuck in my head? It's not even Demolition Lover month. That's next month. Yeah. People were comparing that as well. That the Jungle Book was a good example of how to do it. It was colorful and they had expression. Like, it's like not that hard. Like, Disney, you can do it. Why are you choosing not to? Like, you can tell it really is just to cash in on, you know, those people, those weirdos that are so like, they're so insecure that they have to watch super ugly, bland stuff. If they watch anything colorful, then they're childish. Like, you can tell that they're marketing on those people. Uh-oh, sisters, the tea has been spilled. Oh, have I went through bullying? I suffered bullying. I mean, I hope that's what you're asking. I guess I was bullied growing up, like, but not badly. Like, I mean, at least I didn't care. I was never hurt by it. Like, people definitely bullied me and made fun of me, but I didn't care. I was just like, okay, and what about it? Like, people would always, like, say, like, oh, wolf girl, like, they'd mock me, and I would just bark at them, like, what about it? And then, I also, like, wasn't very clean in middle school, so, like, some people would make jokes. They'd be like, oh my god, did you finally brush your hair today? I'm like, yeah, I did! Like, so, I hope that's what you were asking. It'd be pretty awkward if that wasn't what you're asking, but, yeah, I was bullied before. Exactly! Will Smith is Genie! Oh my god, it looks so whack! Maleficent is gorgeous! Now that's what I like to see. And that's what I like to see. Live action remakes that tell a different story. It was an exciting way to show Maleficent's story. It wasn't just a remake of Sleeping Beauty. It was an interesting take on the turn. Like, you know, turn on the I don't know what I was saying. And, like, I loved the character design. Like, that was stunning. It was actually gorgeous. Like, you know, not that hard to make something interesting. Exactly. See, we're all here. We're all kinning with each other. We are all kinning with each other right now. We're all sharing the same brain. We are literally all sharing... Oh, hello, Starface. We're all sharing the same brain right now. We all get it. We all get it. Power it. Also, I liked Maleficent a lot because, I like women. You know how it is. She was so pretty. She was so pretty. I was like, oh my god, Maleficent, marry me. Please, ma'am, may I sniff your... I'm not gonna say it. Dumbo remake. To Kento... Shut up. Shut up. Someone kick this person. Who else is a mod? Kick her now. Anyways, Dumbo is gonna be a no for me. First of all, saw the trailers, looks ugly as shit. Second of all, that was my favorite movie growing up. But it shouldn't be remade because, it's a little bit racist. Of course, growing up, I had no clue. I had no clue what slavery even was until, fourth grade? 4th or 5th grade. had no clue about any of it. So I liked that movie growing up because I was like, elephant, haha. But it shouldn't be remade. You shouldn't be having that thing come back. We know it's all because of copyright. That's all I have to say. But I was just like, that was a stupid move on you, Disney. Because now a lot of people are going to be like, oh, so y'all still racist, huh? Like, that was a bad move. Hello? A third jingle. Why are they making another one? I'm so tired of this. Ugh, girl. Girl, I've had enough. I hate... I hope if someone's rewatching back this stream when I'm done that, like, they're not confused by me not properly addressing people in the comments. For anyone who's watching this after the stream, it's already ended. Just look at the live chat replay so it doesn't sound like I'm mumbling like a crack addict. Oh, we are. These bullets are meaningless. We are. Hello, ladies. Oh my god, that's so true. I think that's the only reason why I'd even consider watching the Lion King remake is to be like, oh, Scar. Okay, Miss Scar. Oh god, oh no, what if they make a Lion King 2 remake? They're gonna make Kovu so ugly. He was the furry awakening in us all. We're like, wow, Kovu, kinda neat. If I was a lion, you know what I mean? That sounds weird. It says a lot, though. It really says a lot about the voice and the acting and the expressions of a character that makes you be able to be like, I'm watching this movie just for them. Like, that's why we love Scar. That's why we love Scar in this house. Doesn't matter how bad he was. I mean, like, who cares that he killed a few people? You know, like, Sis had a personality, had a voice. Exactly. Done with the clown makeup is me. Only FNAF songs this time. Oh my god. Oh my god, I was rewatching that stream, like, before it got blocked worldwide. Sorry about that, ladies. You know how it is, but I was watching that stream, I was rewatching through it, and I was like, oh, why didn't y'all say anything? It was like, it sounded like so bad, me singing along to the FNAF songs. I was like, why didn't anyone say anything? New Scar, ugly as hell. I stand by it. Y'all disrespected him. I might cry. Literally might cry some real tears because y'all disrespected him so bad. You said screw the king in a bad way. And I was like, I have to leave. I must go. He's like, oh god, like, I don't even want to think about it. Like, I don't even want to think about how ugly he is. Ugh. For that picture, the first time botting one. What are you talking about? What? Ask him for that picture. What are you... If you're talking about an image that you think I know about, joke's on you, I don't remember anything. First time is it a Will one? Does it do something with Will? William Graham? What's his middle name? I don't think they ever say it. Disappointing. I don't even think... Do they even fucking call him William? Anyways. Oh no, I've heard they are doing a Mulan remake, from what I've heard, and I'm not sure if they're still going through with it. It was honestly only like small stuff they were talking about, but they were planning on oh sorry, I got cut up. But they were planning on taking out like all of the songs, like all of them. Like what? Like, and they were planning on like changing like a bunch of the characters, literally getting rid of entire characters. And I was like, okay, well, please tell me you're not casting white people. Like, that's the least I could ask. So if they do go through with it, I really hope they don't cast any white people. Please don't cast Scarlett Johansson, please. But like weird kind of stuff. Literally kilowatt. Yeah, they got rid of Shang-Li. Like, what? What? Yes, you can ask me stuff. Oh my god, I hope they don't sexualize her. Jeez. People are theorizing that... Yeah, I talked about this earlier. That, like, these stupid-ass people in the comments were saying stuff like, the reason why they didn't make his mane, like, black is because black maned lions are usually the leaders. And I'm like, okay, but you now realize that plays into the story even better then. If he were to have a black mane, it would make so much sense why he'd be so mad that he wasn't chosen to be king. Because that would mean that his brother was so much of a better person that the lions broke out of their instinct of, you know, natural color choosing. And they're just like, we're going to go with this dude because he's a good ass dude. And Scar's just like, oh, like, you know, like the, and oh, like that girl. Working overtime with their 3 brains. I've had enough of them. I've had enough. I have seen enough. My nose is running. my nose is running. Mulan was sexy as hell. Good movie. Damn, Mom, that's serious. I suffer. Can they hear me? Because I feel like I answer this. Oh, Frozen. Oh, Frozen. I'm excited for the second Frozen movie. OMG. They are literally like, people, someone like said this the other day, like, because one of my friends made a tweet, literally, all it fucking said was, there's black lions, like, you know, like, black maned lions in the real world, like, why didn't they use that for Scar? And I got like 2,000 likes, and all these stupid motherfuckers in the replies, like, saying the dumbest stuff, like, literally the dumbest stuff. And I replied saying, oh my god, all these crackheads, like, oh, do you not understand, like, anything? And someone responded with, like, like, you know, something like, why are you getting so pressed over this, or some shit like that. I'm like, you're the one getting pressed. You're the one who literally is yelling at someone for no reason. Like, your opinion is so unwanted. Like, do you not understand that your opinion is so unwanted? Like, like, y'all are the people that are getting mad. Like, we're literally just saying that, like, it would make so much sense if you just made the characters look like their original selves. How is that us being angry? Like, it's being sensible. It's understandable. I'm sure if your favorite movie was remade and they completely changed the way a character looked, you would be pretty, like, confused. It's not that, God, some people would, that's the worst part about all of this, is all these dumb people, like, coming out of the woodwork, saying all the dumbest stuff. Like, go back to your house, please. Go back under. Oh no, exactly. People were really feeding off of this nostalgia thing for a good little while, but like now that they're literally releasing like 2 each year, people are starting to pick up on it, and they're like, So like it's gonna run out. They're gonna have to be done with it because people are not gonna do it no more. There's only so much they can remake with a certain demographic of people. I think that's why Dumbo isn't doing so well. Not so much that, like, you know, it's a remake, but because not that many people even know about Dumbo. Like, are you kidding me? Not that many kids know about it. Oh my god, true. They're really just gonna get rid of Make a Man Out of You. The most iconic song ever. Like, for real. Cockroaches. Like, exactly. Those people saying it's unrealistic. Like, these are talking lions with a dude's ghost in the sky. You gonna try and tell me that this is unrealistic. These people. my god, they literally look exactly. I hate it. I hate it all. I hate it all. Like, ooh. Like, if they want to remake them so badly, why don't they do something unique with it instead of making it worse? Like, I don't get it. I don't get it, sis. I'm glad we're all kinning right now. We're all sharing the same brain cell with this. We're all smart. But once again, there's nothing wrong with being excited for this movie. I'd like to reiterate that. If you're excited, go ahead. But, you know, as long as it's not stupid excitement in the sense that you're like, wow, remakes are so much better. Like, if you're excited to see the movie, like, good for you. I'm not, no offense. If it was a standalone movie, maybe so, but I know my artist brain will not turn off if I go see that movie. I sound so cringy when I say that, but I know if I were to go see that movie, my brain would not shut the hell up. Like, it would just keep thinking, I like this scene better in the original, you know, stuff like that. So, oh, I didn't even, like, get a good look at Pumbaa. Uh-oh, sis. She said cock of Asian instead of Caucasian. That is funny. That is really funny, actually. Fawn just says those things, huh? Moi Kai. Remember when I sung Bad Apple last stream? Good times, good times. Oh, shut up, Star. Ah, that's so scary. I don't want to know what they're going to do to my son. Oh, thank God. Yeah, oh my God, if they remade Hunchback of Notre Dame, oh. Good movie. I will say that. It is a good, interesting movie, and it's definitely pretty dark. But you know what? You're right. They're gonna say that they wouldn't remake it for that reason, or like, you know, because they don't want to admit the fact that they, you know, call people gypsies, which is kind of not a really good thing to say anymore. Would like to just like say this now that like gypsy, like, don't say it. Like, I know it sounds like pretty like hypocritical of me to be saying it right now, but I just want to clarify so you guys know which word I'm talking about. Like, gypsy's an old term. You really shouldn't use it anymore. It's kind of like a slur towards like Romanian people. I mean, depends who you are. If you're a Romanian person and you're okay with people saying it, then like by all means go ahead. The same as, you know, with lesbians. I'm a lesbian. I don't mind saying dyke. I don't care. So like, but like that's a reason why I really wouldn't want a Hunchback of Notre Dame remake, is because like they call her, you know, that word in there. So like, wouldn't want that. It's a good movie nonetheless, though. And also, oh my God, I wouldn't want it to begin with, because like, what if they cut out all the singing again? What if they get rid of the iconic Hellfire? Like, what? What will we do? What will all the Ash for stands do? Full Metal Alchemist. The FNAF songs are so good. I forced my friend to listen to them and call last night. I was like, listen. This is good music. You wouldn't know what that feels like. This group I'm in, we all share a good taste in music, but they don't seem to understand the impact of FNAF music, how good it is, and it's saddening. It's sickening in the non-gay way. Oh my God, Disney doing all these live action remakes is like reminiscent of like live action anime remakes. Like, why is that also a thing that feels the need to be done? So weird. I still like FNAF, period. It's still a good game. Are you kidding me? I like the lore. The lore is so cool. I stand by this. FNAF is good. Don't even talk to me if you don't like it. She's a good movie sis. I just said good movie. Did I just said that. Okay. She's a good game, sis. Thank you everyone. Thanks everyone. Thanks for I have to leave now. Anytime I talk about FNAF, people are just like, I'm like, well, what about it? Good lore. Like, are you kidding me? I stand by this. Oh my god. Oh, me. Me, because I'm attracted to Esmeralda. I'm a sinner. Sorry, guys. Warriors crossover. Hey, we already had those with all those AMVs with the Lion King songs. By the way, okay, so y'all know, y'all bet, I don't think you know actually, I don't know if I ever talked about this, the first ever Warrior Cats AMV I ever saw, Warrior Cats video ever, period, what originally got me into the fandom, because I had heard of the books before, and I had read the manga, but it was the original one that got me into Warrior Cats was the He Is Not One of Us Tiger Claw AMV that was made by 5 Foot Warrior. This is what got me into the fandom. The only reason why I'm in it is because of that video, basically. Do you think FNAF also reuses pizza? Absolutely. Are you kidding me? They probably buy it frozen and throw it in the oven. All of it was so good. Oh no, the Warriors is going to be live action as far as I know. Like, I think that's what the models look like at least. Actually, I don't even know if it's like still happening. Is it? Is it even still happening? God, if I know. Do you remember a day in September? Every pony. I have to change this. I made this a little too brave. Oh my god, that's too much change going on right there. Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm losing my mind. Y'all can hear it when it does that, right? Lol. Oh my god, I will be there, map. Oh my god, okay, Flyful Warrior goes by Corvid Katana now, and you don't even understand. You don't even understand the, like, astral projecting, what? Astral projecting that happened when I checked my frickin' subscriber box and they subbed to me. I lost it. I lost my marbles. And like they follow me, like we're mutuals with each other on other like websites and stuff like that. I'm just like, like literally like 12-year-old me would have lost it. I think I would have died. It was insane. Bone Shatter. Oh, really? I don't know. I don't really know much about the warrior thing. It really was the nibs. Yeah, oh my god, OT. I don't really want a thing like that, man. I'm gonna keep it real, y'all. Thank you. How do I make it so smooth? I said this earlier. Crack cocaine. We snort crack in this house, nothing less. This took me forever. Actually, no, I think this is the quickest I've ever done a scene like this. Just one part left to go. Oh my god, sisters. And then it's easy sailing from there for coloring. Do you remember a day in September? R.I.P. Mama Todd. People who do that, like, no offense, there's obviously nothing wrong with furries. Keep it real, y'all. Nothing wrong with furries, but I hate it when people can't tell the difference between a furry and a normal animal that's just kind of personified. Like, warrior cats is quadrupedal personified animals, nothing more. And then people are just like, furries? I'm like, have you seen an animal before? Have you seen an animal? Do you know what an animal looks like? Like, you know, that stuff just bothers me. I just, like, not because, like, you know, it's, like, similar as to, like, you know, when someone, like, gets your sexuality wrong or something like that. It's just, like, oh no, it's this, you know, like, I correct them, no big deal, but it is annoying when people mess stuff up sometimes, if it's pretty, like, obvious. Like, obviously, that was a bad comparison to say sexuality, because, like, sexuality, gender, all that stuff, I understand completely if people make mistakes. Completely fine. But, you know, there's certain stuff, like, with the whole furry thing, where it's just, like, you must be a dumbass if you looked at a normal quadrupedal cat and said that was a furry. Like, you must be stupid. Like, so yeah, that kind of stuff. That just bothers me. It's annoying. Bye-bye. Yes, 2000 mine back. Do I do commissions? I do, just not currently, because I'm a little caught behind, I guess. I don't know the wording. A little caught up with work and stuff like that. But I would like to open them maybe in the summer. I'm going to be at a program for like 5 weeks, but, you know, might do it for fun. Actually, I might have to end up opening them maybe in May or something, so I can actually get money for said program, because, like, despite, you know, the scholarship that I got and also, like, paying for the whole program itself, it pays for, like, meals and stuff like that, but I also need, like, extra money when I'm down there, so, you know, stuff like that. I may open up my commissions then. What? Bisexual. Like, there's nothing wrong with being bi. I mean, like, I hate that stigma. There's so much stigma against, like, so many sexualities. Like, the one with bisexuals, though, pisses me off the most, because I was bi. And, you know, for a little while, I did feel bad, because I kind of fed into that stereotype that being bisexual just means you're questioning, you're just closeted gay. And, yeah, I actually kind of was. I'm a lesbian. I was bi for a little while because I didn't really know what attraction really was, and then I figured it out, and I was like, it's women. But, like, I hate this idea that, like, that it's the same for everyone. Like, that's not true. Like, what's the big deal? Why are y'all so invested in other sexualities' business? Like, it's so weird. And also the people who say, like, the people who say it's, like, transphobic. It's like, no, it's not saying that there's only two genders. It's just saying that you only attracted to two of them. Which could mean, you know, female non-binary, male non-binary, male female non-binary, any other stuff. You know, all those, like, that's what bisexual means. Like, it's like people who say it was, like, transphobic. I was like, all right, miss, okay then. Little rude to be doing that. I get into sexuality talk a lot on my streams. I'm trying to stop it a bit because, like, you know, there's really no point in really getting into it. But, you know, just know that, like, nothing's really ever that big of a deal. It doesn't really, like, I guess, I don't know, just mind your business. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if you're confused about sexuality, feel free to ask questions, but, like, don't be mean, like, you know, and don't, like, assume things about sexualities. Don't assume that all bisexual people are cheaters, shit like that. It's just dumb, just rude and dumb, distasteful. like ladies, world cold, yes, world hard and cold, titties soft and warm. I don't really care for like whoever, whoever wants to be in the community. Like, I don't care. Like, obviously I do care if you're a pedophile and you're trying to get in, stay out. But I don't care about like any of that, like all those like stuff, like, the asexual, demisexual stuff. Like, if you want to be an LGBT, go ahead. I'm not one to care. Like, there's certainly a lot of arguments that I'm like, you know what, fair enough. You have a point, but then again, what does it matter so much to you as long as they're not harming you? Like, majority of asexuals probably are like not infiltrating the LGBT to like oppress us. Like, at least I haven't met an asexual yet who's trying to oppress me. So like, what does it matter? Go ahead. The only gatekeeping that really matters is people who try to say that lesbians can be attracted to other genders, or men to be specific. And I'd like to keep it real, y'all. No, lesbians are attracted to women. Thank you very much. Someone got in an argument with me once on Twitter with that, and I was like, unfollow me right now. Are you kidding me? Y'all, the people that literally, first of all, it's invalidating bisexual people and pansexual people. It literally, that's like what it's doing. And it's also just putting women in harm, per usual. It's putting women in harm, forcing women this idea that like they're always going to be open to men. So, not to get too ham into this, but if you're a lesbian, you like women. That's it. I thought I was asexual for a little while because I haven't really felt anything yet. I've been through a lot of sexualities and genders and stuff like that, and like this is something that I'm very, very like serious about, and something I'm like, I don't know if passionate's the right word, but it's something I stand behind. That, there's nothing wrong with just questioning and not knowing. Like, growing up, when I first figured out what LGBT was, I felt guilty for not knowing what I was. I felt guilty for not being able to choose. So I chose all these weird niche labels instead of just, coming to terms with the fact that, like, I'm a kid. I'm going to go through a lot of different hormones and emotions. It's okay for me to not know. So, now that I'm 17 and, I've finally kind of went through puberty, like, I figured out what I am. So, like, it's good for me. And, like, I hate this idea that you have to know that, like, the kids aren't allowed to just say that they're LGBT, like, in some way. Like, there's nothing wrong with, like, as long as you're not cishet, then, like, go ahead, say you're LGBT. Like, that's fine. That you don't have to be specific. Like, I've never been a fan of, like, all the super niche labels, obviously, because as I said, I identified it as a bunch of super niche labels, and they made me feel bad. They didn't make me feel good at all. I felt very alienated. So, obviously, how I feel about my gender, my sexuality, can't be easily described. It's specific. It's not the same for anyone else. But I can easily say that I'm lesbian and, non-binary, I guess. I don't really know. I'm still kind of trying to figure out my gender. Like, I don't mind, though. Like, that's what I mean. Like, I'm not trying to put myself in a box at the moment because I don't know if I'm going to change at some point. I don't know if I'm going to choose something at some point. I do know for a fact that I love women, though. That's been decided. Yeah, you shouldn't be friends with someone who invalidates you like that. It's okay if you've never liked someone. That's fine. I used to think I liked people for a good few years, and then I realized I just wanted friends. But now I'm starting to actually like people. So, it's okay. Sometimes it never even happens. Some people never get it. Some people never have sexual attraction, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it. Aw. I agree with you, Moonpaw. Sexual heteroromantic, because they're a completely different thing, but it is a sexuality. Okay, heterosexuality, homo-romantic. That's contradictory, and that's a bad sign. Get those people out. That's all I have to say. Those are the people that should not be allowed in LGBT, because those are the people that hide behind, the niche labels. Like I said, I used to be, at one point, I was like pan-romantic, bisexual, all that stuff. Those are the people that use a niche label to hide behind the fact that they are heterosexual, but they're willing to date someone of the opposite gender, but they'll only date someone of the opposite gender, which makes no sense then. there's a lot of people that do that stuff where it's like completely contradictory. I'm not going to get into it because I don't feel like it at the moment. If you want my personal opinion, come talk to me privately or something. I'm just kidding. Don't. But like, you know, I'm not going to get into it, but like that's completely contradictory, and that I don't think that counts as LGBT. Sorry, if you're heterosexual and you say that you are homoromantic, that completely contradicts your whole idea of sexuality, and doesn't sound true. I'll say that. Reagan sexual. Also, there's this weird thing, this idea that like lesbians can't love anime men. False. You can like anime men, like, I mean, like, because they're not real. Like, it sounds so weird, but you know, like, I love Reagan romantically, but like, he's not real. If he was real, I don't think I'd be able to love him. It's because fictional men aren't real. It's not a real connection. It's not a real attraction. It's a fake person. And same goes with like if a gay man says he's in love with like a female character, then like, what about it? There's no big deal. That's another thing I didn't get. Like, you know, as long as you're not attracted to women in like real life and you're a gay man, then like, there you go. Fine. You know, I'm not attracted to men in real life. I will tell you that. I will never be attracted to a real man in my life. So like, yeah, I'm Reagan sexual. Cowgirl sexual. Uh-oh. Oh, sisters. Which is fine. I understand that. There's a lot of, you know, sexuality is a whole lot of things, and it's okay, you know, if you don't really see people for their gender, you see them as a person. That makes sense. I typically, you know, it's weird to describe, like, I don't really see people for their gender either. It's just that the only people I'll ever be attracted to happen to be females. You know, that's just how it is for me. It's just a correlation kind of thing, you know what I mean? It's not that I'm only attracted to women. It's just like the only person I'll ever be attracted to is gonna be a woman. Like, that's how that kind of stuff works, and it's okay if you're willing to fall in love with anyone of any gender. And I hate this idea, like, I hate all these ideas that, like, this stuff isn't okay. I'm like, what about it? Like, why does it bother you? I always get into this talk on my streams because it's like, well, I'm passionate about it. Like, what else am I supposed to say? I think it's dumb that some people care as much as they do about other people's personal lives. As long as you're not harming anyone, putting them in non-consensual relationships, and like, what does it matter? What does it matter to you? What does it matter that they identify as this? You know, like, as long as it's not harmful. That's my life motto with, I think, almost everything. It's the reason why I care so little about what other people do, is that, like, as long as you're not actively hurting someone, it's none of my business. Do what you want. I still remember a day in October. September. Celine Dion songs. Oh my god, that's so true. I sent you that message. My one friend, he was like sick or something, like first period, and he's like, oh, I have to go to the nurse. I'm like, do you want me to walk with you? So like, I held his hand to hold him to the nurse, so that like, because he was like tripping. Nothing means anything to me. But a woman can literally like brush past me or say like, sorry, and I can be like, oh, like ape mine. Hello everyone. Nintendo RPGs. I only have crushes on anime men and William Graham. An honorary dyke. He gets the pass. Oh, girl's getting hot. My Cinti. Oh my god, she's so hot. I like how I've done like nothing. It's been like 2 hours and I got like nothing done. I'm gonna finish this part tonight though, ladies. If I'm gonna keep it real, I'm gonna finish it tonight. I probably won't post it for a little while though. Gonna wait till like the map's done to post it, maybe. I don't know. William Graham. Oh. Being straight is also okay. Need to reiterate that as well. I hate people that like. Of course we all make jokes that we're heterophobic. I'm like, for real now, like I'm not actually heterophobic. It's okay to be heterosexual, and I know the feeling. Back when I thought I was the dude that I thought I had a crush on, when he fell in love, like, got another girlfriend, I was like heartbroken. I was like, ah! But then, you know, things happen. But like, I know the feel, girl. I feel it. It's homophobic. It's homophobic that he found a girlfriend. You should tell him that. You should tell him that it's really homophobic of him to find a girlfriend and it's not you. Just accuse him. We just do it nowadays. I accuse anything of being homophobic. Like, anything. Like, if my Cintiq doesn't work, I'm like, this is homophobic. So, you know what? Go ahead, sis. Call him out. I'm homophobic. Deadpool Shut up. That's so weird. I don't even know. Like, I was never attracted to him. I don't know. I was just obsessed with him. And I guess people took it as I was like attracted to him or something. And I ran with it, but like I was never attracted to him. I was just obsessed with him because I'm like, you know what? Relatable character. Weird though, because there's literally the Deadpool X Luna map. Oh my god. Which I had to unlist my part recently just because like people kept finding it. Like, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all right now. I did not know what yaoi or fetish or kink meant. And I obviously included those words in that part. And I was just like, I'm not proud of it. And I don't want people looking at it no more. Like, 14-year-old me wasn't very smart. And I'd rather, like, no one comments any bad stuff on it. But people will find it and say, like, oh my god, love Deadpool. And, like, people say, like, yaoi on it as well. I'm like, please don't remind me. You don't need to remind me that I said those things. You know that, right? Like, you don't have to remind me. I did. I was a Deadpool Kinney. Do you remember? Stan rats. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's keep it real with y'all. I don't really know how I feel about relationships at the moment. Who knows? Who knows what will happen? I've just been so busy. I honestly haven't even thought about that. Partially because no one in my school is, like, cool at all. It's, like, one girl I like, but, like, you know. No one in my school is very wig. So I haven't really thought about any relationships, man. I still remember a day in September. After I do this little part, I'm gonna head off because that's all that I have left for this part of the coloring. Can you believe I did like nothing for 2 hours? Do you know how funny that is? Imagine all the poor people who might like watch this back and they're like, this girl did nothing. She did nothing. That is true. Aww. That's so sad to me. That's something that always makes me sad, is that people who are pressured into breaking up with someone of, you know, because of like the opinions of their friends or the opinions of people around them. Like, especially like my one friend was telling me about how he knew this girl in his like older high school where she like had a girlfriend, but like she ended up breaking up with her because like judgment, and like they went to like a Catholic school, so like, you know, that too. And it's like, it's really sad that love gets blocked like that. But I'm glad you guys are friends. That's important. I feel like that's just, any gender, anything is something that's important, that you should not be ashamed to love who you love. Oh my god. Very productive. God, I wish. I'm gonna be productive tonight, though, when I finish this whole thing. That's right, sisters. Uh-oh, sisters. Do we sense Luna finishing something for once? Who knows? Shouldn't be all too hard, right? Right? And then right after this, I have to work on a school project for all of spring break, too. I also have to clean that up. Ugh, I didn't realize that. I have to clean up this one part of the animation. Uh-oh, sisters. That's not right. What? What am I trying to do here then? I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Okay, I think that's good enough, right? Right. Uh-oh, that does not look right. Uh-oh, sisters. What the hell happened there? What? 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 What the hell happened? Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Oh my. I'm so dumb. It was supposed to go up. Electric chair me right now. Someone get the electric chair. Electric, and I cannot stress this enough, chair. Okay, well that's good enough, right, ladies? Me think so. Oh, getting hot. Woo! Take a shot every time Luna says, "Uh-oh, sisters." Oh my god. Oh my god, you should animate. Animating is fun if you're animating something you're passionate about. Ruh-roh, sisters. I mean, this looks pretty cool. I need to do some cleanup with this. Hello? Alright then. Oh my god, ew. Ugh. Oh yeah, that's because that's the final frame. Forgot. I made the lines a little thinner. Yeah, I'm not redoing the color on that side. Hell no! You remember day in September when every pony died. Everything else should be even, right? Right? Yeah, that's all good. We're all good. I need to get rid of this stuff here, though. Whatever this... It's annoying that it does that. And then it's gonzos for me once I'm done with this. Come on, man. Whoa, hey miss thing. It's weird. Oh my god, there's so many map parts I've been meaning to redo, but we're animating. I got so much done yesterday, like crazy. I mean, like I said, I finished the whole part, like, bruh, I really just did that. I really popped off and did that. And the rest is so easy. Like, that was the hard animation. The rest is so simple. It's like nothing. It's not gonna be a worry at all. Because the rest is just like, kind of like, they're not static shots. Like, it's simple movement animation. And I just have to put it in, you know, Premiere, and it's like, it's done. Ew. Oh my god. Oh my god, she's messy. Oh, good enough. Okay, ladies. Well, I'm done for today. Oh no, hi Rainy, I was just about to leave. Listen, Jess would never cancel this. She would never. Handwritten next song. Oh my god, my name is because of Princess Luna. I've like said this like plenty of times before, but the reason why my name is Luna Warrior is because of Princess Luna and because I liked warrior cats. And the XX is just because the fun of it. That's the T sisters. Dude, don't even like care, man. Just animate. Like, I think that's just, it's just fun sometimes to animate. And like, you don't even have to show people sometimes. Like, I literally sometimes only show animations to my friends for the fun of it. Just do it. Have fun. Go foolish. Go positively bonkers. Anyways, thanks everyone for stopping by. My god. I will be on my way now to party rocking while I finish this part and also eat popcorn. I'm gonna finish it tonight. That's my bet. That is my bet. If I don't finish it tonight, then you get to strike me down. All of you. You get the permission to kill me. Good night, ladies. I mean, it's like 3 p.m. So goodbye, ladies. See you next time.